Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you like today's video, please go ahead and subscribe. I'm going to be doing something a little bit different today. I am going to be talking about some of my favorite thrift finds from the 90s. How do I know something's from the 90s? Well, usually you could tell by looking at the tag. 90s tags just had a certain look to them. A lot of items made in the 90s were made in the USA. Over the years of thrifting and selling online, I've kind of learned how tags have changed over time for specific brands. So really, it's just based on my own knowledge and my own expertise, and also the quality of the items. Honestly, it was just different than how fast fashion is now. I think the items from the 90s were a bit higher quality than you see today. However, they are nothing like you saw in the 50s and 60s and 70s. That stuff is super high quality. Now, before I start, most of my stuff that I've gotten is actually from Goodwill, and it is usually from the Goodwill outlet. That is, if you have one near you, it's basically like you pay by the pound, and you just have to go and like dig through bins, and that is like where I found some of my most favorite stuff. So it you don't have to spend a lot of money to find 90s vintage. You just kind of have to do a lot of digging, but it is out there. My first favorite find is this awesome flannel shirt from Sears. You can see the tag is very, at least early 90s or 80s if I had to guess. And it is just one of my most favorite items. It's perfect for winter. It's actually flannel, and I love the colors. And I just kind of have these piled up without any rhyme or reason, so it's like truly random. I don't know if you would call it a haul because I didn't just go out and buy these. I've been collecting them over the years. So this is a dress that I found by this brand called California Concepts. And it is just a cute little A-line, I don't know, are these daisies? Like this awesome print dress, and I often wear this one in the summer, but it is polyester, so it's not great for the summer weather. So another way, I would actually wear it out with like black leggings and a long sleeve shirt underneath and like a jacket over top, and that was a great way to kind of transition this traditionally summer piece into a winter item. I actually once scored a date wearing this dress. So my next item that I have here is from Tag Rag. This is also made in the USA. This one's polyester. It's another A-line dress. I honestly don't know what these flowers are, but I love this dress so much. So I do often wear it. However, it is semi-sheer, so sometimes I will wear a slip underneath it or basically a bodysuit. And I just think it's great for summer, and I love the neckline. Like, it's not quite, what do they call that? Like straight across, not like a boat neck, but anyway, I love the neckline. I love that it's really lightweight. Because it's semi-sheer, it's not as like sweaty as the other one. So this one is super easy for me to wear in the summer. This shirt is one of my favorite thrift finds. I don't know why, but it's kind of like, oh man, sleeve is inside out. It's kind of like a holographic, I don't know what the right word is for this, but it looks holographic, and it basically says Talladega Speedway, and I am pretty certain that this is from either the 90s or the late 80s, and I just love this so much. It has like a race car on it. I've had this for a few years. This is another great shirt, and it is also a semi-sheer, pretty sure 100% polyester. I don't even know if it has a tag on it anymore. Made in the USA, semi-sheer, I'm pretty sure 100% polyester. Little floral print. As you can tell, I'm really like a fan of the florals. I love this shirt because I think it's basically like the shirt version of the dress I showed 2 items ago. And yeah, I just love wearing this in the summer. It's really easy to layer or wear it on its own. I feel like when I put this on and just go out, I'm like, I feel super Austin right now. I don't know why, but I just love this because it's like hippie meets 90s. So like I said, I am in Austin, and I don't even know how far back I found this shirt. This is a really old 90s print basically spoofing on Austin. So it's a map of Austin, Austin, and kind of like slightly, if you're from Austin, you know what I'm talking about. So in Austin, it's kind of like when you say where you live, you're like, I'm north of the river, I'm south of the river, I'm near this, I'm near that. So this is kind of like a map of slightly south of the river and slightly north of the river. So anyway, it's kind of a riff on like the environment here. So they're saying like, here's a bigger mall, here's oil rainbows, here's stream runoff, here's weed killer, and there's like a signature on it because back in the 90s they used to do this thing where they would put signatures and copyrights on shirts, which is really funny because you actually can't easily copyright fashion. So I don't know what they were thinking. I don't know if the laws were different back then, but can't even read that signature. It looks like F. Watson? Anyway, this is from 92. I have never worn this. It actually just sits in my closet because to me this is like a piece of Austin history. I'm not actually sure anyone has ever worn this because it doesn't have that much cracking on the print. Typically with these prints, once you start wearing them, the screen print, like you'll see where it gets like pulled apart if you wear it too many times. This has some cracking, but it's in really good shape. I don't think I will ever sell this, and I also don't think I will ever wear it except under special circumstances because this is probably one of the rarest 90s things in my collection. Okay, so this next item is kind of funny. It's a jersey. It's mesh. It says 34, and I'm actually 34 now, so it is relevant. It is by Champion, and I really enjoy wearing this in the summer. I just don't know why. I feel like I really missed out on the trend when everyone was wearing like mesh jerseys all the time, and when I found this like 3 years ago, I'm like, yes, now I can wear it too, but I'm also like 2 years late. But I just really love this jersey. Usually I'll wear it with like a cute crop top underneath or like a tank top, and it's just something nice to wear in the summer. But again, the bad thing is all this polyester, man. You would think it feels good. Oh, sorry, this one's nylon, but you sweat so much. So definitely if you live in a hot climate, cotton all the way. Skip the polyester if that's your number one concern. Okay, so we are rocking and a rolling. This is also one of my favorite finds. So this is from the Limited, made in the USA, probably from the mid 90s, maybe the early 90s. And it is just a sheer crop top. And I don't think it originally had holes in it, but when I first bought it, it had holes in it. And I just think it kind of looks like, you know, when you buy something and it already has holes in it, and you're like, why am I buying something that's like destroyed already? So this was kind of destroyed when I got it because it's just so old. I also really like this look, so I sometimes wear this on its own with like a little bra underneath, but I also wear it as a layering piece a lot. I will wear it like under dresses and tank tops and just kind of give like a cute 90s look. For example, putting a tank top under another tank top, or sorry, t-shirt under another tank top, and just kind of wearing it like this. I think that's an awesome 90s look. Okay, so this one I actually found at the store called Uptown Sheepskate. You guys might have one near you. It's a franchised kind of Buffalo Exchange kind of model where they buy clothes from the public and resell it. So this is a cute little kind of like, I don't know, late 90s. It really reminds me of like Y2K, Genie in the Bottle, like just about to be 2000s crop top. I think I've only worn this once or twice because like where am I gonna wear this to? But I actually found this when I was going to Kirby Lane with my friends for my birthday. We went into Uptown Sheepskate first, and I found this top, and it's just so pretty. I love the scalp neckline and all the beautiful embroidered detail. So yeah, and what is the brand on this? This brand is called Scene. Very Y2K, and it was made in Canada. To be honest, in my thrifting career, I have not come across many items made in Canada. This is probably the only item I own made in Canada. I'm going to show you two evening gowns I really like. Both are velvet and floor length. So this one is a blue velvet. I don't know if it would be crushed, but it's just a dark midnight blue velvet. And this is by Laundry by Shelley Siegel. And I've actually never worn this because, like, I don't know when I'm going to be able to wear this because it's a really formal dress for my life. But I really love the neckline. It's super high. You can see it comes all the way up to here, and the back is open. And I love open back dresses. I think they're so elegant. Something like this, I just don't know if you would ever find it. Like, I just love it so much. And a lot of times when I'm thrifting evening wear, like, I know a lot of people will say, like, if you don't wear something, get rid of it. It's like, well, like, I want to have it in case I might wear it one day. And when you're thrifting, you might not ever find an item again. So I feel like my thrifting tip is when you find something you like, you should buy it, especially evening wear. Because if you could kind of just like pile up that stuff and wear it as the occasion arises, you will save so much money. Trust me on that one. So this is a dress I anticipate that I will wear one day. Okay, so this is the other evening wear dress I have, and this is by Cachet. And this is so cute. It has like a turtleneck neckline, and it is sleeveless, long and brown. It has a slit in the front. It doesn't quite go up that high, probably to like the top, the beginning of the bottom of my thigh. Anyway, I love this as well. It's just dark brown, super cute. Both this and the last dress fit pretty tight. But yeah, I've actually never worn this one either. I think it's just kind of like a collection piece, and I'm like, I'll wear it eventually one day. But one day I will have an occasion to wear this dress. So this brings me to my last item, which is my pair of vintage custom, someone customized it, jeans that have patches all over. One patch has fallen off because I do actually wear these. Like, they're not just in my collection. Like, these are ones that I have worn at least, I think, like 3 times. I wore these to Austin City Limits 2 years ago when I went to see Paul McCartney, and these are honestly one of my crowning achievements. And I love that they have also on the butt, it has a mushroom and a smiley face. And eventually I think what I'm going to do is sew these patches on because I think they are quite original to the jeans. So what happens with patches when you iron them on is, like, over time, eventually the glue wears off. And I think actually why the person put a butterfly over this was because they got a hole in the leg, which now would be in style, but maybe they didn't like it and they're just like, let me just cover this up with a butterfly patch, which is a great solution. It even has like a little frog. And yeah, I just love these jeans so much. They are made in the USA, 100% cotton. I hope these jeans fit me forever. They fit perfect. Well, right now they're probably a little tight, but last time I wore them, they fit perfect. And I just really love these jeans. I used to go to like the hippie store when I was in high school, and I would buy patches, and they just remind me so much of that time of my life. And I always have fun when I wear these. So these are Express number 4 jeans. Love it. You cannot ask for a better thrift find, and it's even more amazing that they fit. So yeah, that's it. Thank you so much for watching my video on my 90s thrift collection. If you have any questions, please let me know, and let me know what are your favorite 90s thrifted items, and I'll catch you in my next one.